you guys the last video for this school year for me, and we're going to be talking about how to convert metric forms of measurement. So I've talked about all three in the videos above. I talked about how we measure length, how we measure capacity with metric, and how we measure mass. And so then I put the conversion rates for each of these up here. So the ones with length are in blue, the ones that deal with capacity are in red, and then what deals with mass is written in green. What you're going to do for the conversion is that you're going to look at how you convert these. Now, do you remember the rule that we learned with customary system? With a customary system, we learn that when we're going from a bigger unit of measurement, the size of it is larger, to a smaller unit of measurement, we are going to multiply. Now this is where it gets easy. If I'm going from 1 to 10, I am multiplying by 10. For here, if I'm going from a meter to a centimeter, we know that we're going to multiply, and what are we going to multiply by? 100. That's a nice round number. Down here, kilometer to meters, we would multiply by 1,000. The same would go for these. If we're going from a liter to milliliters, we would multiply by 1,000. A kilogram to gram, we would multiply by 1,000. So let's look over here. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to do 4 problems today. I'm going to do one as an example. Next video is just going to be on my document camera. But it is going to be problems that look exactly like this. It will tell you the measurement, and you're going to need to do the conversion. So for this, it's talking about going from meters to centimeters. I already know that when I am going from meters to centimeters, I'm going to multiply by 100. So down here, when it asks me 1 meter is how many centimeters? Well, it's already done. It already says right here, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So I'm going to write 100 here. And then my conversion, this tells me that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Let's look at the next one. Pull out a different color marker. If I have 5 meters, well, if I have to do the conversion, if I knew I have to multiply by 100, I would know that I would multiply that 5 times 100. And this is how it gets easy, because we've done this before, right? We look at the base fact, which is 5 times 1, 5, and then we add our zeros, which makes 500. So we know that 5 meters equals 500 centimeters. Same thing for this one. It has 8. We know to convert we have to multiply by 100. So I multiply by 100. 8 times 1 is 8. Add my zeros. 800. And 8 meters is 800 centimeters. So as you can see, converting in metric is pretty simple because you can always multiply the base fact and then add your zeros or take away your zeros depending on if you're multiplying or dividing. Today, what you're going to be doing with lots of these is all of these have to do with multiplying because you are going from a bigger unit of measurement to a smaller unit of measurement. Now my next video is very quick. It's going to be one problem that's going to be your model on what you're supposed to do on your page. And this is going to be my last face-to-face video for the school year. I want to tell you guys that you have done a great job. Thank you for watching the videos every day, completing the assignments. I know that you guys are so ready for 5th grade, and I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to do next year.